Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College. Bunch formation. The give to the tailback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Allen. Got room to work. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. And the Gators back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying.
Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. He's not just handing.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. On the move. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Allen. And some room to work. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
Quarterback keeps it. Got a little space. Got enough for the first. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick.
And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator!
And that's what makes this...
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Makes a pass to Marker. Wide open spaces. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking, and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because...
Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the... Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think just...
There he goes! He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gator! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clip. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Split backs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Allen. Running to Green. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked for the Wildcat. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Finding open areas. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Gators have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this running back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea, you know.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looks as if he's going to run it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll take it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
Looking downfield on first down. Going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Gators want to move quickly.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, going to the air. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense set on first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. Touchdown Gator! And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead.
Oh, trickeration, he's throwing it. And the pass is... Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.